Welcome to Charlie Jane Speakers Radio. This is the show where we share speaking tips, tools, and resources to help you grow your public speaking business. Our goal at Charlie Jane is to get you, the speaker, on the platform in front of thousands of people so that you can teach and motivate your audience, enriching and empowering them to lead fulfilling lives. And now, here's your host, Wendy McNeil.
Hi there, it's Wendy McNeil here with Charlie Jane Speakers, and thank you for tuning in to another podcast. It's going to be a great podcast, but first I want to welcome you over to our free Facebook group. Our free Facebook group, it is called Breakthrough Public Speakers. It is an awesome group. You will not be disappointed. We have over 4,000 speakers, all willing to help each other out. Some are just brand new. They're just thinking about maybe, starting a speaking business, and some have been in there for well over 30 years. It is a great group. I encourage you to come on over and join us, Breakthrough Public Speakers. I will also leave the link in the show notes so you can easily find us and join us over there. So today I'm going to talk about 5 unconventional ways to find your first speaking gig. 5 unconventional ways to find your first speaking gig. Now, stepping onto the stage for the first time, the crowd hanging on to everything you're saying. You can hear the applause in your ears. It's an exhilarating experience that many aspire to. But as many budding speakers discover, landing that first speaking gig can be a steep mountain to climb. Now, you might kind of feel like a little old fish in a big old pond, kind of swimming in circles, searching for that breakthrough opportunity. But what if I told you there are some unconventional yet highly effective ways to snag that first gig? Today's podcast, I'm going to talk about, we're going to kind of ditch the traditional route, and we are going to think outside the box. So I want you to kind of hang in there with me. I'm going to share 5 unusual strategies I have seen work for other emerging speakers that you might want to try, maybe to secure your first speaking gig. So, are you ready to take the path less traveled? If so, let's dig in. So the very first one, now I want you to hear me out through all of these, okay? The first one is host your own event. Why wait for a gig to come to you when you can create your own, right? Take control and host your own event. It may sound daunting, but it's an opportunity to tailor an experience that perfectly suits your style and your topics. Think of a subject you're super passionate about, and then plan an event around it. It could be anything. It could be a workshop, seminar, your little mini conference. Yes, it's going to require some work. You'll need to think about, the logistics, like the venue. Your marketing, just huge. Maybe, the refreshments or whatever you're going to serve. But remember, it doesn't have to be a huge gathering, okay? It doesn't have to be a huge gathering. Even a small, intimate event can make a huge impact. Let me repeat that. Even a small, intimate event can make an impact. Hosting your own event not only gives you a platform to showcase your speaking skills, your expertise, but also positions you as a proactive leader in your field. And who knows, doing a great job might even catch the eye of someone that's looking for a speaker for their event. Okay, I always am saying one door of opportunity will always open another door of opportunity. All right, so that was number 1. Number 2. Partner with a local business, or a startup. Local businesses and startups are often looking for ways to add value, like to their team, or customers. So why not propose kind of like a win-win situation and offer your speaking skills, your speaking services. Think of how your topic can benefit these businesses. Do you speak about productivity, mental health, motivation, or perhaps an industry-specific knowledge. I want you to align your expertise with their needs, all right? And you've got a compelling pitch. I want you to reach out and I want you to propose a partnership where you provide, a talk or even a workshop. This gives you a platform to share your insights and helps you establish valuable connections within your local business community. Furthermore, it really can lead to more referrals and future engagements, like I mentioned in the first one. One door of opportunity always leads to another door of opportunity. Keep in mind, you're not limited to do these in-person events either. With the current remote work offering, virtual presentations, this could be just as appealing. So it doesn't have to only be in-person event. Number 3, I want you to take part in an event as a panelist. A solo speaking gig can be a bit nerve-wracking when you're just starting out. So how about a middle ground? Let's talk about event panels. Being a panelist at an event can be a fantastic way to just kind of dip your toes into the speaking world. It offers the opportunity to share your insights, engage with others, and build your confidence, all while sharing the spotlight with fellow experts. So I want you to start by researching events related to your field, your expertise, your interests, and look out for panel discussions, okay? And reach out to these organizers. And I want you to ensure that you pitch yourself effectively, highlighting your unique perspectives and how you can add value to their event. Remember, the goal here isn't necessarily to immediately land your first speaking gig. It's about gaining experience, right? Building your network and gradually moving into the solo speaking roles, the solo speaking gigs. That's number 3. Number 4 is to reach out to podcast hosts. Podcasts are booming and becoming a regular part of many people's daily routines. As a speaker just starting out, being a guest on a podcast can be an invaluable opportunity. Why, you ask? Let me tell you. Podcasts allow you to reach a huge, often highly engaged audience without needing a physical stage. They provide a platform where you can share your ideas, tell your story, and connect with listeners on a personal level. Many podcast hosts, including myself, are always searching, for guests. Do some research to find podcasts that really align with your area of expertise. And then I want you to craft a thoughtful pitch to the hosts. Highlight why you would be a valuable guest and what unique insights that you can bring to their listeners. Remember, this isn't just about self-promotion. It's also an excellent opportunity, again, to practice honing your speaking skills, refining your message. So grab your headphones and I want you to start making those connections. Number 5, start your own club or your own group. Finding the right platform to speak on, it can sometimes feel like you're searching for a needle in a haystack, right? But who says you need to find one? Why not create your own? Starting a club, starting a group based on your area of expertise is a clever way to gain speaking experience. It might seem like a big task, but it's entirely achievable with a bit of planning. Remember, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Start with a Facebook group and just develop it from there. Once you've developed, a small following, you can begin organizing regular in-person meetups, or webinars where you provide the talks or you lead the discussions on topics you're passionate about. This isn't just a platform to practice and perfect your speaking skills. It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle that's going to help position you as a thought leader in your field. And remember, as you're viewed as an authority, your credibility soars, making you an attractive prospect for those seeking speakers for their events. So don't limit yourself to the stages already set. I want you to instead create your own platform and make your own rules to find your first speaking gig, okay? Your first speaking gig is just around the corner. That's it. You've just explored 5 unconventional ways to score your first speaking gig. By thinking outside the box, you've not only given yourself a head start, but you've also unlocked countless opportunities for growth and experience. Remember, it's not always about waiting for the perfect gig to land in your lap. Sometimes you need to create your own opportunities. Let me say that again. Sometimes you need to create your own opportunities. Seize the day. Make your own voice heard. Whether you're reaching out to local businesses or getting featured on a podcast, your first speaking gig, I'm telling you, is just around the corner. So don't sit there. Go out, and I want you to start making it happen, okay? And hey, don't worry if it doesn't go perfectly the first time. Every speaking opportunity is a chance to learn, grow, and refine your craft. Your journey to becoming a sought-after speaker starts now and today, okay? If you want to continue this journey with like-minded individuals, I invite you to join our Facebook group again. I'll leave the link in the show notes for you to join us. It's a community of aspiring speakers. Everybody's sharing their insights, asking questions, and always happy to support each other. I cannot wait to see you over there. Also, I do have a freebie for you. It is 50 events that are looking for speakers. You can pop into the show notes and grab that link and hop over and see if anything is a fit for you. Once again, thank you for listening in today's podcast. Take care.